2007, we discovered a lot of elk damage down there. They were destroying grave sites, they were destroying tombstones, and we contacted the National Park Service and told them that we would like to have them to help us do something about it. Well, they made it very clear to us that it was up to us to take care of our own thing down there, since we was a private it was surrounded by a fence from way back when, I mean back even when it was donated. So we went down there and we cleared all the inside of the fence, and we destroyed the timber and brush and burned it. Well, we was notified by the National Park Service that we owed them $77,000 for disturbing an Indian burial ground. And we was summoned to a meeting in Harrison at the federal building, and that's their opening statement. You all owe us $77,000 for disturbing an Indian burial ground. Well, we asked them on what basis did they base this cost, and they didn't even know what the boundaries was at that time. So they adjourned the meeting since they seen that we wasn't, and then they informed us that they would not meet with the whole association, but only with one or two people at the time. So Jerry, we went back, and then they finally decided we need to have it surveyed. Well, we heard that the surveyor that the U.S. Forestry used and the Park Service used it. Well, he surveyed it, and they would not accept the survey because he used wood pins on the corners instead of steel. So we had to have it resurveyed. We did have it resurveyed, and they accepted the survey at that time when they put steel pins in. Same survey, everything. They could just pull the pins out, the drove steel was in, but they wouldn't do it. So it cost us another survey bill. Then we went to construct the fence. They informed us that we would have to notify them of construction, which we did. When construction got ready to start, there was two giant oak trees. It's a forky tree, one leaning out over the Park Service, one leaning. It was right in line of the fence row that we was wanting to build this pipe fence. We asked them to remove the oak trees. They said no. So they sent Chuck Bidding, which is one of the rangers down there, and we asked him. He was the one we asked. He said no. He said go around it, and he said just go below it. He said there's supposedly unmarked slave graves there. Incorporate them in under your fence, and you can maintain them and go on and build gates. And he showed us where he wanted the fence. So that's what we did. Well, when we got the fence erected, him and Mr. Cherie, the director, came down there, and Mr. Cherie was to inspect it, and he threw a wall-eyed hissy fit because we was off on the park a little bit. Well, we said, that's where your man told us to put it. And he said he denied it. And Lois said, told him, our secretary and treasurer told him, well, you did say it, and we've got 3 witnesses. He called Lois a liar to her face. And I informed him if he done that one more time that would be an assault at that place, and he got one of the arrest me for verbally abusing the federal officer. But it's all right for him to call Lois a liar. Well, when everything dismissed for a while, so we tried the lease, went back and had another meeting. We tried the lease, 99-year lease on the, it was supposedly 2/10 of an acre is what we've got incorporated. But like I said, it's the fence is there because they told us to put it there, but when we told them that, they told us it didn't happen on paper, so it didn't happen. So we come back with this plan. We had 47/100ths of an acre on the, we would give them for the 2/10 of an acre. They said no, they would not do it. Well, the Catherine and Joe Nance, they tried to give them a full acre of their property, which was north of the cemetery, for the 2/10 of an acre. No, they wouldn't do that either. So, in the last letter we got, if I don't know, that's the letter that y'all got that you're referring to, they informed us that now then they want $72,000 for the 2/10 of an acre in damages to the Park Service. Plus, they want $18,000 to move the fence that costs $14,000 to build. So we tried to work out a situation. They would not. In that letter, it quoted rules and regulations. We contacted the land rights people in Cheyenne, Wyoming, that's having a deal out of the same bunch of people out there, but they're trying to take the rancher's land out there. And they told us, and I quote what they said, "You all are under attack in Newton County and Searcy County and Marion County, Arkansas," and said they're in a land grabbing mode, and said they're going to put so many restrictions on you all that you cannot use your cemeteries, you cannot use nothing, and